This is LOA Recon with Good Vibe Coach Jeanette Ma, where we explore the ins and outs of conscious creation to manifest our favorite dreams come true. Let's have some fun together. How to remove manifesting blocks. That's our question today. Sometimes we come to believe that we've got some sort of an inner block that's holding up our manifestations, maybe because we keep hearing everyone talk about how important it is to identify and release limiting beliefs, or that it's essential to practice self-love, which we think we're not great at. Or maybe it's just because nothing seems to be happening in our manifesting work. So for one reason or another, we conclude we must have a block, and we want to know how to release it. Okay, here's the answer. First off, let's stop speaking them into being. Let's stop thinking them into existence. Because as we speak, so shall it be. So we can speak something different. We can think something better. Like, how did I get so good at this? Or why am I such a whiz at manifesting? Or how come this conscious creation routine is so easy and natural for me? You can scoff. Some people aren't willing to speak what they think isn't true yet, but asking better questions gives us better manifestations. So I think that's a great place to start. In fact, Mike Dooley says this too. He says he doesn't like to go looking for limiting beliefs because we're going to find whatever we look for. That's the definition of conscious creation. We're collapsing possibilities into reality via our conscious attention to those possibilities. And that includes limiting beliefs. So maybe it's not super helpful to go looking for them or to give them too much attention in the first place. Because if they were there, all we did by paying attention to them was make them stronger. And if they weren't there, we just created new ones by looking for them. So maybe it's worth not talking about or looking for our manifesting blocks. Because even if they exist, they'll dissipate when you stop feeding them. Anything will. Nothing can survive in your reality without your attention to it. And second, how about this instead? Let's look for and ruminate on what we've got going for us. We can build up our advantages because that'll overpower anything else that would have been in the way otherwise when we give more attention to why we're capable and so good at manifesting what we want. I think that's worth considering. All right, and having said that, if you know you have some sort of unhelpful manifesting habit, like, say you are really good at imagining worst case scenarios over and over, or maybe you have really awful self-talk, or maybe you've got a gift for spotting what's wrong, even in the middle of a perfectly good situation. If there's something you know that's blocking your good vibrations and you want to release it, I've got one answer for you. And you might not like it that much. It's to practice. You just have to learn new ways. You know, maybe there are quick fixes out there. Like maybe listening to a guided meditation or a hypnosis track, or maybe calling in your guides or divine team to work an intervention on you while you sleep. But in my experience, it just takes practicing something new until it becomes our new habit. And really, that's what conscious creation is. It's creating a new momentum on a new energetic frequency by persistent repetition. And that doesn't sound so hard, right? You could make it easier by setting an intention for success and letting it be easy, or inviting your angels to help, or whatever else will grease the wheels for you. But I do believe that's the answer. Well, I guess it's a twofold answer. Number one, don't pay too much attention to those blocks. You just make them stronger when you do that. And second, start practicing the habit that will serve you better. The more you practice it, the easier and more natural it becomes. And that's all it takes. Thanks for listening, everyone, and happy manifesting.